Hey, my name is Jimmy and thank you for clicking on the video. This video was done without a script and don't know how apparent that will be when you actually watch the rest, but yeah. But anyways, this video will be going over my first medium question ever in LeetCode. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you. Alright, so in case you still don't know what this problem is about, this problem will just deal with me getting the input number that I am given, such as the number 10, and outputting a Roman numeral such as x, which x equals 10 in Roman numerals. So yeah. And what's currently in the background is me trying to figure out if the first integer in a number is either a 4 or a 9, which my method of doing it clearly did not work out. After I noticed that my way of trying to find either if the first number is a 4 or a 9 was not working, I then scrapped the whole code as you see in the background and actually tried picking off the number from biggest to smallest, which if the number will be, let's say, 1546, I'll see if it's bigger than 1000, and then if it's bigger than 100 and bigger than 10s, later on going to 4 or 9. And now I had run into a small little problem regarding the format of my code. So I had to use the help of ChatGPT, as you see in the background, and they clearly showed my mistake, which I clearly asked for, and not for them to do my code. I just have to flip the minus sign and the equal sign in order for the program to actually work. So I found that very helpful. And now for the final part of the video, which is me finally completing the problem. So right now, I'm just trying to figure out how to actually check for the numbers inside the input. So the plan is right now going from biggest to smallest. Like I said previously, I'll be trying to check if the number is first bigger than 1000, then if the number is less than 1000 while also being bigger than 899, which will account for the number being at 900. Next, I check if that same number is greater than 500. Then after, I check if the number is less than 500 while also being greater than 399, which will check for 400. Now I check if that same number is greater than 100. Then after, I check if that number is less than 100 while also being greater than 89, which now checks for a 90. But it's still not over yet, because now I have to check if that same number is greater than 50. Then after, checking if it's less than 50 while also being greater than 39, which checks for the number 40. After checking for 40, I have to then check if that number is greater than 10. Then after, checking if that number is less than 10 while being greater than 8, which specifically checks for number 9. And we're still not done, because now I have to check if the number is greater than 5. Then after, checking if that same number is less than 5 while also being greater than 3, which specifically checks for 4, which is the last special number. Lastly, what there's left for me to do is check if the number is greater than 0. Then we will have finally converted the input into a Roman numeral.